And welcome back. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of bummed because the Skyforce do not have a home game tomorrow night for the first time in years, and they are too. They're coming off a very successful showcase in Las Vegas, and the G League is in charge of scheduling games, so it was not their decision. For the guys who have played here before, it's going to be a little bit different. But most of them, like this guy, Briante Weber, are here for one thing: to get better and get back to the NBA in his case, and to help their team win in the process, because after all, that makes a big difference to NBA scouts who call up a player who's most concerned with helping his team be successful. So, what is the thing that stands out most about this guy, their playmaking guard?
I'm just me. I can't really explain it. I'm different from every other player. I'm pretty much going to do everything that makes the game fun and what makes it not fun. So, with that being said, I just like to play with a lot of energy and just go out there and just be a problem for everybody else on the other team and just make my teammates happy and comfortable as possible.
I love that. He just wants to go out and be a problem for the other team. Weber has been a key to the team's early success, and so has a very deep team with plenty of talent. They're 13-7 after winning both of their games in Vegas. They play Sunday in Des Moines and then back at the Pentagon on New Year's Eve. Speaking of basketball, heading into 2019, there's no prep athlete with more buzz around him than Yankton's Matthew Moores. After leading the Bucks to a state title last year as a freshman, he's already getting scholarship offers from big-time college basketball powers, and he's only a sophomore. Zach Borg has more on our Carl's TV and Appliance.
The buzz builds wherever Yankton goes. If the Bucks are in town, you have to see the Matthew Moores show.
Well, first of all, I don't blame him because I would do the same.
So that's really sweet and awesome, but it's all the hard work that I've done just being put out into a show, really.
The son of a basketball coach, Matthew was a gym rat.
I would play in the open gyms and just be involved with almost everything that they were doing.
Who wasted no time showing what he'd learned shortly after moving to Yankton.
Summer between his 6th and 7th grade year, which sounds just crazy, but that's when things really started flourishing for him. We hold a camp every summer after the first morning with middle schoolers that he was pretty dominant. So we asked him if he wanted to come and practice with the varsity guys, and he was dominant in that group too.
Sure enough, Moores began playing for the Bucks as a 7th grader and starting in 8th.
Things were really fast, and between 7th and 8th grade, I think I really developed my game to what it is today, and then each summer I've just been developing.
As a 6'8" freshman, Matthew averaged 24 points and led the Bucks to their first state championship in 40 years.
He is not tapered off. He can play with his back to the basket. Obviously, his ball handling is phenomenal for a guy his size, and I think his shooting is his #1 quality.
And that's drawing attention from across the country. College coaches are regulars at his games, and Moores already has scholarship offers from several Big Ten schools, with more to come.
You know, you almost feel like, man, it's not really fair of what he has on his plate sometimes. But again, I think he has a really good head on his shoulders.
I can handle it. You're watching college basketball, and you just think that could be you.
Until then, he'll keep putting on a show in South Dakota. In Yankton, Zach Borg, KDLT Sports.
And finally, the final Monday night football game of the year, possibly the final home game for the Oakland Raiders. They win it 27-14. Keenum with a couple of touchdown passes. That guy the Vikings drafted and cut, Daniel Carlson, had a couple of field goals for Oakland. On that sports, we'll all be right back.